welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, which I am really excited about. My hair's blowing this way because I'm under the air conditioner. This is the best lighting in my house right now. So I'm sorry, I know it looks really weird, but whatever. So I went on Instagram and asked everyone to send in questions. Follow my Instagram down below if you're not already followed. I post everything that I've been eating and tons of recipes. The first question that I got, I'm going to combine two together, and it was, why did you start YouTube? And another girl asking about how she wants to start either a YouTube or Instagram like food account, but she's afraid of what people will think. Since I was really young, I've been watching YouTube consistently and always thought that it would be really cool to have my own channel. And throughout the past maybe 3 years or so, I've made like 3 or 4 different channels, made a few videos and deleted them all because I was afraid that people would see them and wouldn't have nice things to say. And the reason why I had that in mind was because there's been other people from my school who have started channels themselves, and a lot of people are very rude to them about it. Until a few months ago, I just decided that I shouldn't let other people's opinions affect my decisions and what I want to do. So now I'm starting a YouTube channel. I made videos before. They were all like DIY type videos because those were really popular back then, and I enjoyed watching them. But now I really like what I'm doing with this channel because I can spread a really important message. Second question is, if I could eat one food for the rest of my life, what would it be? And this is so hard for me because I don't know if this means a meal or a specific food. I would say oatmeal or oats. Oats, I guess, if I had to choose a food, and then a meal would be oatmeal. How do your friends react or act around you towards veganism? So I don't have any really close friends that are vegan. I guess I don't really have anything to say about it. I don't talk about it that much unless it comes up, because veganism is normal. To make everyone know that it's normal and you're not different than other people, I think that's a really good way for me. I don't know, they don't really have that many opinions from what I know, or if they do, they haven't said anything to me. Next question is, how long have I been vegan for? And I have been vegan for 1 year and 5.5 months right now, and 1.5 years on May 20th. Next question is, what do I do for workout? And this is actually a pretty long story. I don't know if I should talk about this more or if I should do a more in-depth video about this, but until a few months ago, I was running cross-country and track 5 to 6 days a week, and I loved it a lot. And then I was diagnosed with scoliosis, which I thought I already had because I've had back problems my whole life, but then I was also diagnosed with degenerative disc disease, which is definitely not a good thing. And because of that, I've had to completely stop running, which has changed a lot of my life. I spent a lot of time running before when at practice and at meets. So I don't know if I should do some type of video about this or not, or if anyone wants to hear more about that. Since then, about 2 months ago, I started hot yoga, and I go to that 3 times a week. And then these past couple weeks, I've started Pilates, and I go Tuesday and Thursday. Pilates and yoga are each an hour long. Does your family have any inconvenience with you being vegan? Do they support you? And how to deal with parents who are totally against? So my oh yeah, and the other question was, is my family vegan? And I am the only vegan in my family, but they definitely do support me. How to deal with parents that don't support it? If they for sure won't allow you to be vegan, I would recommend eating as much plant-based foods as you can, and then once you are in the position to be able to go fully vegan, then transition to be fully vegan. And definitely educate yourself. I think that is my biggest tip on convincing your parents to go vegan, or just having them be more open to it. Once you show them that you are knowledgeable on how to meet your own nutritional needs and what you're benefiting in terms of the environment and the animals and your own health, I think they'll be a lot more open to it if they know that you have your information down. The next question is, what is the hardest thing about being vegan? And I personally never had a problem transitioning. It was never hard for me wanting animal products because I never did want animal products. And I don't think eating at restaurants is very hard either. I've never been to a restaurant where I haven't been able to eat anything. Not a completely seafood restaurant. I was able to get steamed potatoes and veggies one time, which isn't the most amazing meal, but you can definitely do it. I think the most hardest thing about being vegan is dealing with people that just don't have an open mind at all. When you try to talk to them about it, they just push everything aside, any even like real facts, because they would justify eating animal products. Next question is how to be vegan at friends' houses, and especially when sleeping over. And for me, what I do is that I bring my own food. I know this would seem kind of weird, but it's much easier to bring your own food and be sure that you'll have a meal instead of hoping, because everyone does have vegan food in your house, of course, but it's a lot easier to be prepared. So what I'll normally do is bring like mason jars and I'll put overnight oats in it if I'm eating breakfast, or you can have that as dinner. I think that you can have whatever food, any meal. There shouldn't be breakfast food and lunch foods. And then like if you want a savory meal, like corn, beans, rice, veggies, and another mason jar, and those are really easy to take, and you can just ask them to put it in their fridge. And then if not, a lot of the times I will like go out to eat with my friends, so then I'll just look at the menu before to find out what I'm getting, because it's a lot easier to do that than focus on finding out what you can eat once you're there with them. Who are your favorite YouTubers? So for food, my favorite YouTubers, my favorite like veganism or food YouTubers are Maddie Limburner, Caitlin Shoemaker, Sweet Simple Vegan. I'm going to forget a lot, I know I am, so I'm going to put any on the screen that I did forget. That's all I can think of right now, but I'll put more. The next question is asking me to say 5 facts about myself that you don't know from my videos already. So, I guess the first one is that I have hemophobia, so I have a fear of blood, which makes me pass out. I have passed out once from it and been very close to passing out multiple times. I actually passed out in the middle of biology class last year, and like I completely passed out in the middle of class while there was a lesson going on. So I don't know if I should talk about that more in detail in a video, but that was so scary, waking up in the middle of your classroom and having no idea what went on. And this was not because of blood, but I also almost passed out last year in line to take my school ID picture, and I took my school ID picture like 20 seconds after. Number 2 is that I would love to live in Hawaii when I'm older. That is a place that my family has always traveled. I've been there many times. It's one of the only places that we actually travel to as a big destination, and I love it there so much. I've been to every island, and from what I remember, because I've been to other islands when I was younger and I don't remember them as much, but Kauai is my favorite island. It is so gorgeous there. I would love to live there when I'm older, or at least spend some of my life there. Number 2, this is not really an important fact, but I think I have like, I don't know if you can see this, but like, I don't know, my joints, they can just bend a lot. And then like when people do this as a stretch, like I can completely grab my other arm, which I've never met anyone that can do that. So if you can do that, comment down below, because I want to meet someone else that can do that. Number 3, my birthday is June 13th, and I will be turning 16 this year. Number 5, these are all really random facts, definitely aren't important, but when I first tried nutritional yeast, I thought it was so gross. I covered tofu in it because I heard that was good, and I baked it and I ate it, but I had like lots of avocado on it, so I couldn't taste it. I don't know why. Now I add it to all my food. The last question is, what is my favorite fruit? If I could only eat one fruit for the rest of my life, it would be bananas, just because I have them in banana ice cream and smoothies and oatmeal and baking. By taste, my favorite fruit is watermelon, and they're coming into season now, which makes me so happy. I can't wait. I just ate some today and it was really good. So watermelon for taste-wise. So that was all the questions for this video. Leave any other questions that you have below that weren't answered in this video, and I'll respond to them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's different than other videos I posted. Oh yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe for more videos coming up, because I have a lot planned and I'm really excited for them. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.